And I guess I've been dreaming, 'cause now that I'm woke, everything that I see ain't what it seems, man. I guess I've been dreaming, 'cause now that I'm here, what I feel motivates me with reason. I guess I've been dreaming, 'cause now that I'm woke, everything that I see ain't what it seems, man. I guess I've been dreaming, 'cause now that I'm here, what I feel motivates me with reason. I guess I've been dreaming.
What it is, what it do. Peace and love to all the guys and goddesses and the high vibrating species on the planet, man. What it is, what it do, how we living out there, man. How the planet treating you. Or should I say how the world treating you. Or should I say how it's both treating you. You know what I'm talking about? The people of the world, the species of the world, and the planet herself. Because, you know, she's been kind of smashing on people for acting up out here. You know what I'm talking about? But I hope everybody good out there, man. You know what I'm saying? Because I is. Hey, we pulled up on them lady in the city. We wasn't giving no dams. Not none. Collect and go. Collect and go. So I hope everybody good out there, man. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Academates, we got another SCP-2662. I'm not even going to try to say that. I'm not even going to try to say that. It's incognito hazard, though. I'll say that. But anyways, you know what I'm saying? I hope you got what you need, because I do. And without further ado, we're going to get to what it is that we do. We're going to let Dr. Miller break this thing down to us, because I don't even know how to. Cthulhu? 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 Cthulhu?
Good morning, everyone. My name is Researcher Miller, and the SCP we're going to be studying today is SCP-2662. Object Class, Keter. Special Containment Procedures.
Well, I guess he ain't gonna tell what the name of
Containment of SCP-2662 is primarily focused on preventing unauthorized entry to its containment unit. For this purpose, on-site Task Force Tau 9, belligerent bodyguards, has been organized to guard SCP-2662's containment unit and keep track of new religious followings focusing on the worship of SCP-2662. Task Force Tau 9 is, and the following is stricken from the document, to use non-lethal methods when dealing with an attempt of authorized entry. Authorized to use lethal force if necessary. All members of Task Force Tau 9 are to be tested biannually for cognitohazardous influence. As containment of SCP-2662 is completely voluntary, it is currently contained in an enlarged humanoid containment unit with standard safety measures for low-risk humanoids as detailed in Document 0998-KA. Additionally, SCP-2662 is allowed one copy of a daily newspaper of its choice, a computer, and requested computer games totaling no more than $50 every month. Description: SCP-2662 is a cognitohazardous entity approximately 4 meters in height and 200 kilograms in weight. SCP-2662 appears to be in a vaguely humanoid shape, with approximately 20 additional muscular hydrostats in similar structure to cephalopod limbs attached to its back. These limbs are fully functional and allow SCP-2662 to perform up to 10 different tasks at once. SCP-2662's primary anomalous effect only occurs after long-term repeated exposure, usually being in the same room as or interacting daily with SCP-2662. Subjects exposed to SCP-2662 for a period of 6 months or longer are at risk of becoming acutely aware of SCP-2662's wants or needs and are compelled to fulfill them. They may also suffer from quasi-psychotic episodes when under stress. SCP-2662 is unable to affect humans that have a 2 or higher MARS, Mind Affecting Resistance Scale, score. SCP-2662's secondary anomalous effect is the spontaneous generation of religious followings at an approximate rate of at least once a month. This generation is involuntary and causes SCP-2662 notable distress. Religious groups generated by SCP-2662 usually focus on attempting to break into its containment unit in order to perform various rituals that are violent and/or sexual in nature. These groups tend to be highly organized and appear to adapt to each failed attempt, despite there being generally no contact between different generated religious followings. The following is an incomplete log of incidents relating to SCP-2662. A full list can be found in Document 2662-1. Incident 2662-7. On 2003, a religious group known as Towards Him successfully broke into SCP-2662's containment. 2250. SCP-2662 is seen taking a shower in preparation for sleep. There is a loud noise as previously undiscovered explosives are detonated underneath the center of SCP-2662's containment unit. 2251. 5 injured civilians climb out of the hole left by the detonation. SCP-2662 leaves the shower to investigate the noise. 2252. Agents and notify Task Force Tau 9 of a breach into containment. They attempt to suppress the initial 5 civilians unsuccessfully as 5 more arrive with weapons. 2256. After a brief struggle, Agent and are pinned down and tied with rope by the civilians. The injured civilians approach SCP-2662. The uninjured civilians stab their hands with knives, masturbate, and then draw unknown symbols on the walls with a mixture of sexual fluids and blood. 2258. SCP-2662 says, "Aw man, come on. That's really not sanitary or necessary." SCP-2662 appears to gag upon witnessing the symbols. The injured civilians successfully corner SCP-2662 in the shower stall. 2259. The injured civilians are seen squeezing blood out of their wounds and rubbing it onto SCP-2662 while singing. SCP-2662 says, "Jesus Christ, stop, please. I just took a shower." 2300. Task Force Tau 9 arrived to SCP-2662's containment unit. Task Force Tau 9 managed to suppress all civilians successfully and proceed to move SCP-2662 to a temporary unit until repairs can be completed. Incident 2662-13. On 2005, a religious group known as the Betrothed successfully broke into SCP-2662's containment. 822. SCP-2662 is seen eating breakfast and reading a newspaper. 824. Security officers stationed at SCP-2662's containment unit enter with a researcher. The researcher can be seen carrying a piglet. 825. SCP-2662 says, "Can I help you?" 826. Researcher says, "Oh, our Lord, please accept this innocent suckling swine, freshly orphaned from slaughter of both mother and father. May its soul of loss fuel you." Researcher proceeds to castrate the piglet in front of SCP-2662 and place the testes on SCP-2662's food. 828. SCP-2662 says, "No thanks. I'm full. Go home. Your, Lord is pleased with the offering." Task Force Tau 9 is notified of a breach into containment. 829. SCP-2662 attempts to read its newspaper. Researcher slits the pig's neck and throws...
Y'all security suck. Y'all keep getting breached like that. Or maybe y'all just want these people to get in. In his containment unit, of course. Because it's just like how they keep getting in.
Throws it onto the table. Blood splatters the newspaper. 830. SCP-2662 says, What? Look, can you go read a Bible or something? You really, really need it. SCP-2662 puts the newspaper down. The accompanying security officers execute researcher by a gunshot to the head. Then they begin consuming her. 832. SCP-2662 leaves the scene to vomit in a toilet. 834. Task Force Tau 9 arrived to move SCP-2662 to a temporary containment unit and detain the guards. After further investigation, all involved personnel were civilians posing as personnel. It is unknown as to the whereabouts of the actual researcher and security officers. Incident 2662-78. On the 2014, an unnamed religious group consisting of D-Class personnel and 2 members of Task Force Tau 9 successfully broke into SCP-2662's containment. SCP-2662 was redesignated as Keter upon further review of Incident 2662-78. 407. SCP-2662 can be seen sleeping in its bed. 410. The entirety of Task Force Tau 9 is called for an off-site mission. Against orders, Task Force Tau 9 chooses to leave 4 of its members behind to keep watch on SCP-2662. 415. 2 of the remaining members tackle and lock the other 2 in an unused containment unit. 420. A cargo truck arrives on site where SCP-2662 is being kept. 425. The 2 remaining members unload the cargo of D-Class personnel. They lead the D-Class personnel to Task Force Tau 9's armory. 430. The D-Class and remaining members arm themselves from the armory and break into SCP-2662's containment unit. 431. SCP-2662 is roused. Several D-Class personnel guard the exit to the containment unit as well as the corresponding hallway. SCP-2662 says, what? Are we moving? I'm not scheduled until next week. 435. Agent and the 2 remaining available members of Task Force Tau 9 begin undressing the D-Class personnel that are not guarding. 436. SCP-2662 attempts to alert Task Force Tau 9 to no response. 437. Agent and begin carving symbols into the buttocks and thighs of the undressed D-Class personnel. The D-Class personnel begin to engage in group sex after being carved. 439. SCP-2662 says, "What the fuck? Seriously? Now? Look, seriously, can you go find another god? I hear Buddhism is all the rage." D-Class 99304 attempts to pull SCP-2662 into the group. SCP-2662 responds by saying, "The fuck? Stop! Seriously! Lord commands you and all that stuff to cut this shit out." 440. All D-Class personnel currently engaged in sex cease their movements. They all turn to stare at SCP-2662. Task Force Tau 9 arrive at the off-site meeting point only to be told no such mission exists. Task Force Tau 9 begin moving back to site. 441. SCP-2662 says, "Oh, thank God. I can control you guys now. Kinda. Maturity's happening right on time. Good to know. Okay. Tell me what the fuck is going on here." 442. Agent says, "After the blood birthing ritual, we are going to take you to your sacred chambers where we, our families, and our lineage will remain in service for you for all eternity. The people here cage you. With us, you may go where you please." 445. SCP-2662 responds by saying, "You must be kidding. I can leave whenever I want. I just have to ask. Besides, the D-Class personnel begin to continue engaging in group sex. SCP-2662 says, "Seriously, stop. You're all fucking disgusting. I'm not even ready to settle down with a cult yet. I'm only like 200 years old. I'm barely legal. 446. Agent says, do you really think the Foundation will let you go if you ask? Well, you can certainly ask. You'll be sorely disappointed, my lord. 448. SCP-2662 says, yeah, well, if it turns out to be the case, I can just wait until I'm strong enough to break out. In the meantime, I'm going to sit in the bathroom and wait. The rest of you can do your stupid blood orgy. SCP-2662 moves to the shower stall and turns on the water. It sits in the shower stall for the remainder of the incident.
What the hell?
Okay, that about does it for today.
For real, Dr. Miller?
Thank you all very much for listening, and you are all dismissed. Goodbye.
Well, damn, guys, look like we packing up the bag already. God dang. What in the man? What the? I don't even know. Listen. We have nothing, guys. All we know is this thing would just you just become succumbed. You're succumbed to it somehow, some way, and you're to perform these. I mean, it's almost like it don't even know what the hell's going on. That's a problem, because once it figures out. Then he said once he gets strong enough, you know what I'm saying, he'll get up out of there. So he just basically said, I'm coming up out of here. Whether they let me out or, you know what I'm saying, I'll just wait till I'm strong enough. I'm coming up out of here. Right now I'm just young. And I don't even know. Okay, so where'd y'all get him? Where'd y'all catch him at? I think they said it. I don't know if they said it or not. But obviously they ain't got too much for that. So, academics, y'all let me know what y'all think about it in the comment section. You know what I'm talking about? Because I don't really know. I really don't. It just because of what it's doing to people and what it's got them doing. I mean, they had to upgrade him to a Keter. So obviously he was Euclid at one point. You know what I'm saying? Which was, I guess, you know what I'm saying, bust him on sight. But now he upgraded to a Keter to where it's like we don't even know if that's gonna work, and we don't really know what's going on with the people around it. You know what I'm saying? They just going in with some ritual type. I ain't even got to say that. You know what I'm talking about. So we good with that. But anyways, I hope y'all enjoyed the video, man. Appreciate y'all hanging out with me and stuff like that. And keep your head on a swivel. Keep the eyes open, all three of them. Remember to keep yourself spiritually, mentally, physically, and emotionally protected at all times. You know what I'm talking about? And please, by all means, do not let this world drive you crazy. Pay attention to the details, though. You know what I'm talking about? Send y'all out with peace and love, man.